Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here, and in today's video we are back taking a look at some more Great League Spice. Today we are taking a look at XL Shadow Jumpluff in the Great League. I have seen quite a few people run the regular version of Jumpluff, but guys, the Shadow is where it truly gets to shine. It hits significantly harder while still retaining a ton of that original bulk. This trainer mentioned that he spent 1.6 million Stardust on this team of 3. It has XL Shadow Jumpluff, XL Medicham, and XL Bastiodon. So let's hop in and take a look at this team in action. Picking up what I imagine is a negative lead versus Pelipper, just because it is taking super effective from those wing attacks. Energy Ball should hit very, very hard here though. Let's check it out. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Has to respect the Hurricane here, so I'm expecting we're going to see a shield. And then probably going to pressure a shield with the Aerial Ace. And then from here, can probably just shield once and farm down to take switch advantage. Because with leading Pelipper, they are probably going to be running some kind of a Bastiodon counter in the back, so switch advantage is going to be absolutely huge. Back-to-back Weather Balls, but Weather Ball isn't going to be enough to KO. Jumpluff is quite tanky. And the opponent has an Altaria, so they definitely have a hard punish to a Bastiodon in the back. So winning that switch advantage is absolutely huge. And now he's going to be able to bring in the Bastiodon. And there's the Bastiodon counter, but he's able to align it with his power-up punch Medicham. And Medicham is just going to be able to punch its way through this Stunfisk. Alright, and the opponent makes a mistake of shielding the first power punch. You do want to shield the second one, as the second one is going to do more damage than the first. And now he's just going to be able to start spamming off these power-up punches and continuing to power up this attack more and more. Alright, if this is an EQ, which I think he's short. Yeah, it's just the Rock Slide. He gets taken out. And the opponent sees the writing on the wall and concedes the match. So there, Shadow Jumpluff able to win switch from the start, really allowing him to dictate the game and get the win. Alright, a Galarian Stunfisk. I have to imagine that this is probably a lost lead just because it is a flyer. But Shadow Jumpluff is absurdly tanky. Look at that Rock Slide. That does absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see how hard this Energy Ball hits. Does Shadow Jumpluff beat Galarian Stunfisk in the Zero Shield? No way, right? Right? That Energy Ball kills. They're going to have to shield. This thing is a monster. Holy crap. And they actually switch out into a Mantine. Unfortunately, gets farmed down. But he's going to be able to align this with his Bastiodon. So he's going to be in a really good spot. They can just go straight Bubble Beam, and of course Bubble Beam does hit Force super effective and is going to lower his attack, but Bastiodon has an incredibly commanding matchup here. Overfarming quite a bit, and unfortunately overfarms one too many, and now his Stone Edge is going to be debuffed more than it originally was. But as I mentioned, since this matchup is so commanding, he actually undercharges here to get some extra farm. I like this play. He's going to have to eat another Bubble Beam, but he's going to leave with a lot of energy. And he can just switch into Medicham to reset his debuff. Let's see what they do decide to come in with. They come in with a Lantern, decides to throw the Stone Edge. That is a bit of a mistake because you do typically want to switch out instead so you can reset your debuff, but he's in a commanding enough position here where he should be able to comfortably win this game, especially considering that he does have power-up punch. Alright, ooh, going for the bait on the Psychic. Going to try and get the shield. Unfortunately, not able to get the shield. And just, at this point, just going straight power-up punch. Trying to get that shield again. Come on, shield. Ah, there's our shield. Okay, we're in a really good spot here. He's going to shield this up. And this poor Galarian Stunfisk is going to get absolutely destroyed by this boosted Medicham. Oh no. Oh no. And the opponent just leaves. He's like, this team is too thick. What can I do? Top left. Alright, hopping into the next match here. Alright, picking up what's definitely a lost lead versus the Alolan Marowak, but since both his lead Pokemon and his last Pokemon are weak to it, he is going to want to stay in. Aerial Ace does some actually okay damage here. And as you can see, I mean, the Fire Spins hurt, they're super effective, but it can tank it better than I would expect. Shadow Bone, it just eats it. It's a Shadow Jumpluff. It doesn't care what charge move you throw at it. Shadow Jumpluff don't care at all. Can he get to another Aerial Ace? Oh, just cannot. But XL Bastiodon comes in and is going to be able to farm down and get a nice energy lead. Bone Club, and look how much that does. That is a laughable amount of damage. XL Bastiodon. Oh my goodness, you monster. And y'all were sad about regular Bastiodon. Alright, Vigoroth comes in, and it's an Azumarill. Ooh, going for the bait. Risky bait here. Oh, they get the shield. Oh, this could flip it. He got the shield. This is absolutely massive. Plus, he has now buffed his counters, so he's getting extra counter damage. And even though it's a fairy, those boosted counters will start to add up. Ooh, lands the Psychic. Oh, this is really good. This is really, really good. My guess is we're probably going to... Oh, he calls it, and it's an Ice Beam. Absolutely huge. And now he's just going to go for the power-up punch just to boost the attack even more. Oh my goodness, this poor Vigoroth is going to get absolutely destroyed by this Medicham. Look at that one counter that did so much damage. Alright. Oh no, he wasn't ready. Medicham just 2v1'd there. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. All right, Galarian Stunfisk. As we've established, Shadow Jumpluff, despite being a flyer, straight up just wins the Zero Shield, which is absolutely absurd. Energy Ball, that does an absolutely stupid amount of damage. And yeah, Rock Slide, sure, why not? It's Shadow Jumpluff. It doesn't care. All right, able to tank the Rock Slides here. And able to get to the Energy Ball. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice catch onto the Pelipper. But now he's going to be able to line it up with XL Bastiodon. And XL Bastiodon can comfortably tank 3 Weather Balls. So the nice thing is the opponent actually did give him switch advantage, which is absolutely key. Because he's going to be able to line up that Stunfisk with his Medicham. And it's going to be able to do absolutely nothing. Decides to go for the Stone Edge, not wanting to take a third one, more than likely, so he can get to the Flamethrower versus the Galarian Stunfisk. Ooh, and he's able to get to the Flamethrower. This is big. We're actually hoping that the opponent shields here, to be honest, and they do. Now he can just come in with the Medicham, and a 2-shielded XL Medicham can beat most anything in the game outside of a Charmer. Goodbye, Venusaur. And the Stunfisk just leaves. Oh, goodness. All right. Wow, another Galarian Stunfisk. Boy, people are creative with teams in Open. My goodness. Rock Slide, it can tank it. It's an XL Shadow Jumpluff. It doesn't care. Altaria and XL Bastiodon loves Altaria safe swaps. If he wants, he can farm all the way down and leave with 100 energy, which is absolutely huge. And yeah, Altaria is just so helpless here. My guess is maybe they're running a double flyer team. Maybe it's Stunfisk double flyer. That would be the only real explanation that I can see for an Altaria safe swap. Either that, or maybe it's something else that's weak to Charm. Besides that, I'm not really seeing a point for the Altaria safe swap. But this is a good position for the Bastiodon to be in. And wait, what? An Azu? Okay, this team just doesn't make sense to me, and that's okay. Not every team has to make sense, but XL Bastiodon is going to absolutely dominate in this matchup, forcing them to have Hydro Pump if they have it, and they don't even have Hydro Pump. XL Bastiodon is going to absolutely destroy here. Look at that. It took out Altaria. It took out Azu, and now he can line up the Medicham with the Galarian Stunfisk, and I'm expecting a top left, and there we go. So, oh my goodness, this team is so bulky. On PvPoke, it has to have an A in coverage. It just has to. Oh my goodness. All right, Medicham lead. I imagine this is not a great lead, to be 100% honest, because these Ice Punches are going to hit for quite a bit of damage since it's double super effective. But even so, it can tank an Ice Punch pretty well. Like, I'm surprised. I see you. Nice little bit of lag there. Able to get off an Aerial Ace, which is very, very nice. The opponent does decide to burn a shield, and the opponent is going to throw, so he's shielding up. So he is going for switch advantage here. And the opponent switches out into a Lickitung, and oh, this is what Power Up Punch Medicham was built for. They're just going straight for the body slam. So unlike when Chillis runs it, no risk of a Hyper Beam, which is very, very nice. Power Up Punch, and these counters are going to start absolutely shredding. This Power Up Punch, I believe, does not kill, but it should get it very low. Ooh, this is tough. Yeah, that body slam would have put it into dangerous territory, so I definitely like the shield there. And the opponent brings in a Bastiodon into a Medicham. What am I witnessing right now? And they bring in their own Medicham, but Jumpluff has the Aerial Ace loaded. And okay. And Jumpluff absolutely living, comes in with their own Bastiodon here, but I actually do understand this to a certain extent, because here now you know all three of the opponent's Mons, and at this point Bastiodon becomes fairly expendable, and you want to basically just burn Ice Punches. Another charge move coming through. XL Bastiodon doesn't care about Ice Punches. It farms down the Medicham. Oh no. It's going to be going for Flamethrower, and then my guess is probably going straight into his own Medicham here. And going for the Power Up Punch. Unfortunately, cannot quite get there. Flamethrower comes through, and now it's a smack off. Here we go. The XL is going to win that fight and take the game. So even with a not great lead, still able to clutch it up and get the win. Let's go. All right, hopping into the next match, a Defense Deoxys. Okay. If they have Rock Slide, this is probably not a great matchup by any means, but we'll see what they have. This could also be a Psycho Boost. It is the Rock Slide. Ooh, that hurts. that Rock Slide definitely hurts, but that Energy Ball hurts as well. Going for the Energy Ball, unfortunately cannot quite get there. Is going to shield up the Rock Slide, and I do like this call because this way you are able to get shields down, which is very nice. Do you go for, is it low enough for Aerial Ace range? Ooh, I like that play. Being able to beat them to the Rock Slide by going for the Aerial Ace. And look at it, able to win in the one shield versus Defense Deoxys. Shadow Jumpluff when XL'd is an absolute cheat code. And that did so much damage to Umbreon, and now they're forced to throw. Oh no. Oh my goodness. And here, oh, Pup Medicham is going to absolutely dominate this matchup. Charge move coming through, foul play. It can tank that for days. And now going for the Power Up Punch. Let's go. Okay. Another charge move can tank him. It's an XL Medicham, so he is big chilling here. And they have a Venusaur in the back, and XL Bastiodon does very, very well in this matchup. There is a Vine Whip breakpoint where with an attack-weighted Venusaur can beat a regular Bastiodon in the one shield, but the XL Bastiodon makes that so that is no longer a possibility. All right, Flamethrower coming through. They do shield it up, of course. Able to get the Smackdown through, which is very nice, and is going to be able to shield this up. And an attempted sack, unfortunately, he was able to read it the whole way, so the opponent not quite able to pull it off. Foul play comes through, still able to farm down. Can he get to the Psychic? Oh, he gets to the Psychic. Oh, I wasn't sure he was getting there, but able to clutch out the win. So another win for the XL squad, or I don't know what I should call this squad. I'm torn. All right, another Alolan Marowak, another negative lead, so he's just going to be going straight Aerial Ace and trying to do as much chip damage as possible before he smacks down with his Bastiodon. Aerial Ace does a not insignificant amount of damage, and he can tank the Shadow Bone. Yep, Shadow Bone. And this is looking a lot like another match that we saw. I promise they're different. There's just a lot of very similar teams. that he plays the similar way. All right, coming in with the XL Bastiodon. Ooh, nice bit of lag there. You see, that wasn't there last game. So, and this bunny goes for the Shadow Bone instead of the Bone Club, so they can only get to 1. So a miscalculation by the opponent. A Chestnut aggressively going into the Medicham. And, ooh, this is tough. They do go for the Energy Ball. That does a lot of damage. Going for the Power-Up Punch bait here. Ooh, does the opponent call it? They do not. So gets a shield. This is good. This is very, very good. Can you just Power-Up Punch down here? This is going to be close. The opponent may have a Bastiodon in the back. That is a common pairing with Chestnut. Able to get to a move. Ooh, do you shield it up or do you let it go? Superpower, lets it go. Farms down. What's in back here? Oh, it's a Melmetal. Okay. It's going to be able to get a shield here, but the nice thing is the opponent is going to have to Superpower to take it out, and Superpower is going to lower its defense. Is this a bait? Shields it up. Oh, it's the Superpower. Oh, that's big. They have 2. The second one does not KO. XL Bastiodon is absurdly beefy. Overfarming by a little bit to get as much smackdown damage as possible and going for the flamethrower. Is this going to be enough? It is. Bastiodon. Well, the XL Bastiodon is a Melmetal counter confirmed. Let's go. All right, hopping into the next match here. This is not a great lead by any means. We have the XL Jumpluff into a Mandibuzz. Being forced to go for Aerial Ace is no one's idea of a good time, but since he is double weak to this thing, he is going to want to stay in and then smack it down with Bastiodon. Foul play, that does hurt, of course. And going for the Energy Ball. I'm actually not sure which does more damage in this matchup. They caught it on a Vigoroth. Whoa. I'm not sure why the opponent switched out here, but we will take it because that allows us to dictate alignment for the rest of this game. So that's actually fantastic for us. Going straight for the Power-Up Punch. He really doesn't want to have to eat another Body Slam. And honestly, Medicham does do okay if they do decide to bring back in the Mandibuzz. Because of course, the counters and the Power-Up Punches are going to be hitting for neutral. Shielding the Medicham, a very interesting play here. And going for the Psychic. Let's see how much this does. It is buffed. Gets the shield. Okay. Solid. And now going for another Power-Up Punch. Deciding to let it go. I like this because he dictates switch. So he's going to be able to get a nice farm with Bastiodon. They have Obstagoon. Okay. Come on, Jumpluff. I believe in you, buddy. Shielding it up. Going for a big Energy Ball here. Okay. Big Energy Ball. Let's see how much this does to an Obstagoon. I'm super curious. Unfortunately, they do decide to shield it up. It's all up to XL Bastiodon. Really need them to not boost here, which they did not. Okay. XL Bastiodon, the weight of the world's on your shoulders, my friend. Can you pull it off? They do go for the Night Slash. They're trying to get the boost, and now going for a big Stone Edge. This does hit for neutral. That does a lot of damage. Okay. Please let this be a Night Slash. Oh, they don't have Cross Chop. That's huge. Able to farm down. Mandibuzz comes in. Oh, this is going to be close. Does he survive? Foul play. Bit of lag there. Oh, and he farms down for the win. Oh, that was every XL candy on that Bastiodon coming in clutch. My goodness. At a Zangoose. Absolute spice. They do come into their Gengar. This will probably just be a Shadow Punch. Can take the Shadow Punch here. Over farming and going for the Aerial Ace. If you can get a shield and then come into the Bastiodon, Bastiodon is in a good position to smack it down. Actually staying in and going for the double Aerial Ace. Very interesting call. Lands it. This Gengar is farming up so much energy, but he does have 2 shields, so he can use them. Of course, and now going for another Aerial Ace. So interestingly enough, deciding to stay in and able to win switch. That's huge here. And able to get to an Aerial Ace. Wasn't going to be able to get to an Energy Ball, I don't think. But hey, we will definitely take that. Oh, the Aerial Ace did so much. Comes in with the Medicham, and they have an Azumarill, and this game is over. Going straight for the bait so they can boost up that Psychic later on. and the opponent does not shield, so nice, no shield call by the opponent. Play rough, ooh, that hurts. Able to get off the Psychic though, and at this point, he's basically saving the shield for Bastiodon, as Bastiodon is going to be able to close out this game. And in comes the XL Bastiodon to finish this out strong. At this point, yeah, you definitely let this go because a close combat from the Zangoose would be doing the most damage. He lets it go. Oh, he calls the Night Slash. No way. And the Azumarill just quits. So all in all, oh my goodness, this squad is absolutely beefy, and XL Shadow Jumpluff, man, these battles have me wanting to build one. That thing is tanky and still hits quite hard. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And a special thank you, as always, to our members here on YouTube. The support is absolutely unreal. So thank you guys oh so very much. And I will see you guys in the next one.